So they'll be calling you a radical here in the Great Junction City. This is historic because 4-year-old Swift building, the iconic. What do they do in Utah that's anything? You think they don't tear down anything that's important and iconic? Right next to it's the old stockyard, Leslie Hotz, and the biggest of them all. Why would they tear that down? They let it burn down. The Exchanger, they tear them all down in Ogden. They have no respect for history. So let's talk about this building, the famous building. Here, hold this, and then we'll walk around it. You got it? Here, get your Trump juice. Get your Trump juice. Get your Trump juice. The Great Junction City here. So they slaughtered animals here. This is the great meat cutters. Is Trump executive order make them go back to work. Great union town. They used to make killer money in this town. This is one of the marquee things of this town. American can right there. You know, this the Great Junction City. The fur traders got here right there.
Take your picture, Grandpa.
Huh?
Take your picture.
The fur traders got right there. Fort Beneventure, that'll be 200 years. Ashley, Jedediah Smith, Jim Bridger. Who's the savages? Drink your Trump juice. Jamestown, 500 years. Here. All right. Let me flip this. Now let's walk around this.
I want to touch that pole.
Why?
Do you think it's still connected?
Don't touch anything. Come on. So, this famous, iconic building, this is important. Guy who owns Smith and Edwards. He used to buy Army surplus, put it out there, and he was a big free market guy. I hate the feds. He was one of those. Big free market fairy tale. So, Ogden City buys it. Why would Ogden City buy this? So, all his surplus that he bought up, he would buy toxic waste, paint, anything you could think of. He shoved it in that building for 40 years. So guess who's cleaning it up? Free market, who hates the feds? No, they don't want no feds. Yet his kids have all inherited it. His grandkids, they've gotten rich off of it. Why would Ogden City buy this liability? So Ogden City comes out and says, Caldwell, I went to college with, who's a moron crook. Well, he's not as bad as Godfrey, that crook. I taught with Matt at Weber State.
This is barbed wire.
Isn't that weird?
Why is it all messed up? And
so stay with me.
Steve.
So it's cost tens of millions of dollars to clean up. So Caldwell comes out and says, we're the taxpayer. Ogden's not cleaning it up. We got a federal grant. So apparently you live in Ogden. Ogden taxpayers don't pay federal taxes, apparently, according to dumbass Caldwell. So you live here in Ogden, apparently you don't pay federal taxes. Okay. Take your stimulus check. By the way, they say they're going to do another $3 trillion. Look out. Come on, stay over here by the fence. Durbano. So, by the way, Durbano Metals, so you know, I'm friends with the Durbanos. Doug was running for Congress. I don't know why he quit, but he...
Who quit?
Doug. But his brother passed away of AML leukemia recently. Great guy. So, same disease I have. So come on, stay close to me.
Can I show you?
I said, come on, stay close to me.
I'm literally right behind you.
So,
Why did you go against that guy?
because I know it. So, anyway, so they're tearing down the building. And the taxpayers footing the bill. Why would Ogden City buy this to tear it down a super site? That's because it's the most corrupt city in the world. I will quote George Pappas to me when I was 18 years old. He owns all 25th. I was working for him, just plaster work. So he's like, Kevin, can you write me a bill? I work for you. I don't have a contractor's license yet. I was the youngest licensed plasterer, but I didn't get that until I was 24. He says, write me a bill for double the price. What? He says, Ogden City's paying for half. And I says, that's corrupt as hell. And he says, one day you'll realize, without corruption in Ogden, Utah, there is no economy. I'm telling you, it's the most corrupt place in the world, Weber County. So, keep going. Let's get a picture of this as they tear it down. Why are they tearing it down? They tear down anything that has any historical value. They tore down the stockyard. They tore down the Carnegie Library. I can go on. They tried down the 1908. They tried to tear down Ogden High. They were working on Polk. They started Polk construction today. They wanted to tear that down. Nobody knows anything about the history of Ogden. WPA, Leslie Hodson, Mariner Eccles, John Browning, Thomas D., Pierce. I'd go on and on. Jim Bridger, Jedediah Smith. So, let's get a video of this.
Grandpa, does that hurt?
What, you whipping me?
Yeah.
With a weed? No.
What is that big canning thing?
Who knows?
It looks like a giant can.
So it was the #1 slaughter building for animals in the world at one time. I remember when they used to dump the blood right there into the river. People used to come here fishing because of that.
Why would they put blood?
Fish liked it. Here we go. Good swimming hole, huh? So right up here is where the Weber meets the Ogden. This is the Weber River. Jedediah Smith, Jim Bridger's fort was right there. See, the whole viaduct used to look like this. The black used to go over the top of it. All the viaduct looked just like that. Cool swimming hole. So, here, hold the camera, young man. Right here.
I'm not making dinner.
Don't drop it in the river.
The river? Okay.
All right, let's drink our Trump views.
Let's
Do
drink
your
up.
stimulus check. We hate the feds. We hate the feds. Why would Ogden? According to Mayor Caldwell now, he's a moron, by the way. He's corrupt as hell, just like Godfrey. Pays himself so much. Oh no, Ogden taxpayers aren't paying for this. Weber County taxpayers aren't paying this. The federal taxpayers. So you and Ogden, just so you know, you don't have to pay any federal taxes. Caldwell said. Multi-million-dollar super site. Why would Ogden buy it? Because it's a corrupt deal. The deal's corrupt. What a shot that is. Stay in tune.